Good morning, class, and great to have you here. Great to have you listening to my video. I would like to make a point on a trip that I did in the last couple of days, and like to share something with you that I do feel very important and very often is overlooked. Here is the equation: client, guest versus ownership or senior management. These are the conflict areas that we do face in our business once in a while. Now, here's a strong owner who said he knows what he wants, he does exactly what he likes, and he is sure that his ideas are appreciated by his clients. On the other equation is that I am the client, and I'm not 150% in line with you, owner or senior management. Actually, I'm not even 60% in line, and there are reasons for why. One of the backlashes, or one of the traps we face in management, specifically here in hospitality, is if we are owner focused or management focused in our decision making process. It doesn't really matter what you and I think is great for your operation. What really matters, and in my viewpoint from a marketing perspective as well, what only matters is what the client thinks is needed. So, if you take the approach on a self-centered engagement policy with your clients, you have a risk of failing. And actually the risk of failing to deliver the value proposition and the guest service, to meet the guest service expectations, is very high. And it is very high because it's all about your decision making. And it's not about the client. So if you turn around and start engaging your clients in the decision-making process, be it through Facebook, be it through direct contact, be it through a mailing contact, and ask them what they like to see in your operation. It's a very different approach. It will deliver you the research and the information that you may not know about what your target market actually likes and wants. And it gives you the opportunity to specifically fine-tune for each individual segment that you're trying to serve them. So, what I said yesterday was very simple. Beautiful resort, very nice, on the beach, incredibly. The best value proposition they offer to the client is being in a remote area, very close to Mexican ancient sites, temple sites. So that is the driver for people, at least in the first step to get engaged. Then you arrive in the resort and you figure out, well, there's a lot of things missing. And you talk to the people. You ask them, at least that's what I did. And they tell you, well, we think you don't need that. And we think you don't have a television because it's not good for you. You should just relax in the vacation. You shouldn't use the television. The same goes for the internet. We don't believe that is a value for you as a client. We think we encourage you not to use that. And I said, great. There's only one problem. Research tells us different. Now, I like the argument that you tried to make, and definitely I do, to add to the value proposition relaxation, add as much as you can that helps to achieve that. But one thing is important, and one thing we do need to consider, and we do need to learn about it. Leave the opportunity and the option in the decision-making process what the client should or should not do to the client. Meaning to say, if I do use the internet or I don't, it is my decision, I'm the client. If I want to use the television or I don't, that is my decision because I'm the client. And if I want to spend a lot of time in the beach or a lot of time in the bedroom, my decision, I'm the client. And you know why? Because I pay for the location, for your services, for your rooms, for your everything. In the end of the day, I'm actually the one paying your salary. So, give me what I like to have. Don't tell me what to do. Don't educate me in something I don't want to be educated about. Give me options. Give me opportunities. Challenge me in a positive way. I'm all yours. But don't dictate down my throat what I, as a consumer, have to accept from you, the owner or the senior management team, while asking me to pay a horrendous high price for it. That's what I wanted to share with you. It's a little bit to think about. I think everyone in this group will have a different opinion of my argument. It is research-based, it is fact-based, but I like to hear from you. What do you think about proper engagement philosophy with the client in searching out how important his ideas are rather than mine, and fine-tuning my product, my service, my offerings exactly to these market segments? Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and I hope you enjoyed the video presentation. Have a great one.